All right, welcome to Paper Perjury.
Yeah, I have
Perjury?
I have no idea what is this.
It's a demo. It's apparently Ace Attorney-like, so I have no idea.
April 16, unknown. This is Detective Ernest Hunt's office. I'm away from. Who is Hunt?
I don't know. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't even know if this is the main character.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, unfortunately. But let me just do this one. This is Detective Ernest Hunt's office. I'm away from the office. Please leave a message. Detective, this is Chandra Leia. Okay. This is Chandra Leia, the witness from yesterday. I lied yesterday. There's more going on than I was letting on.
Okay. That text is so loud.
It is. It's kind of loud.
I don't think there's a specific option for that, though. There's sound effects, but there's other effects.
I made a terrible mistake, and I need your protection. I think my... Chandra, please forgive me.
I don't know who any of these people are.
I suspect Hunt is you.
Okay, if it's me, then I have to.
April 16, 8 a.m., Azure City Police Precinct 5, Station Lobby.
Okay, there's one thing I have to try. Oh, you can. Didn't lie. You can remove the HUD whenever you want. Hey, that's a feature I wished was in Ace Attorney, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know how much fun I could have making custom scenes with just that one option?
Surprisingly a lot, I imagine.
I could a lot, and I wanted to, but I can't.
Oh, you're Justina.
Oh, I'm just... Okay, so it's kind of close to my name.
Yeah? Yeah, it kind of is.
It really is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 out of 7 of those letters all my name. It's just one letter is in the wrong spot and there's one extra. This is it. My first real job.
I'll do.
That's a terrible
Actually,
voice.
that actually sounds pretty good.
As a clerk.
Oh, you're a clerk.
Yes. Smith, really?
Oh, yeah.
My name is Justina Smith. I'm a newly hired police clerk working at Azure City's 5th Police Precinct. God, that's going to be tough to keep. My voice is not made for that. So, when I told my parents, they seemed to think that made me an officer.
Yeah, that's not what a clerk is.
I'd rather avoid the dangerous life of a cop. I'm more than content just doing paperwork. Not that I'm afraid of action. My parents always used to call me a bit too headstrong. Still, I'm really nervous. Okay, that text sound is so fucking loud.
It really is loud, yeah.
Stay calm, Justinia. Don't lose your mind over the text sound. All you have to do is do your job well and keep your head low. Here we go. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Maybe there's someone around here I can ask? Excuse me, sir!
Sorry, miss. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, this is Hunt.
Yeah, so this is Hunt. Okay.
Okay, so Hunt is a dude.
Yeah, so that's why I think I'll do Hunt.
Wait, I work here. I mean, well, today's my first day. I'm here for the clerk role.
Oh. In that case, I'm Detective Ernest Hunt.
Nah, that's not really a detective noir look, is it?
Not be a Detective Noir look.
The blue gives it away.
I like he has a beret. That's neat.
I know. You must be special forces.
Unfortunately, that's about all the pleasantries I can give right now. Something important just occurred, and I need to get going. Miss Earl is our senior clerk here. Go speak with her for your assignment. Your station should be in the back. Time's ticking. Gonna run.
Well, at least I know where my desk is now. Time to meet my supervisor. Ernest Hunt has been added to profiles. Is that... Hi, Jewel. Oh, I'm 22.
Oh, you're 22.
I have green eyes, brown hair, and it's extra shiny for my first day. What?
Okay, it's extra shiny. So you've glossed it up. Age 35. Yeah, that kind of look. He looks at 35. I can see that.
A detective working at this precinct. His name is not Gumshoe. Hopefully he doesn't get his salary cut.
You're not a fan of his coat.
No, I'm fine with his coat. It was the blue undershirt that made him not look detective noir-y.
Ah.
Gumshoe's coat is superior, though.
Yeah, he has a
Every
proper
way.
coat.
You can now access the profile section of the case file. Whoops, I already did that.
Yeah, we are veterans to this kind of game. April 16, 8 a.m. Assure Police Department Precinct Number 5 station offices.
Didn't we walk in here at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it like 7 something? Because then we teleported. we had that entire conversation and walked to our desk in less than a minute. We are amazingly efficient.
Oh yeah, totally best clerk here.
Excuse me, are you Miss Earl?
If you're here to speak with an officer, please wait in the lobby.
What? Oh no, I'm not a civilian. Well, maybe I am. Does an office job here make me a civilian?
Office job? Can I see some ID?
Can do. I need to press the dispute button. The what button?
The what? Oh.
Oh, here's my ID.
Okay. Perfect. You're the new girl.
I dispute this. Here's my ID. You can look over your collected evidence at any time by checking the case file. Alright, I have my ID and that's it.
Yeah.
This is apparently evidence. Wait. Okay, it tells you when people are added to it. Okay.
I'm Sue P. Earl. Welcome to your new office.
She just threw the paper behind her.
Yes, she did.
Oh, well, I don't need this. Brilliant. I'm Justina Smith. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, that text sound is so loud. Yeah, there was sound effects, but that's other things in game. And then there was music, which I turned down dramatically.
I'm the head and before today the only clerk here at this branch.
So what do I do?
However, this is not the time for chit-chats. Today is a busy day and we need you working right away. There's a police report from yesterday you need to file.
Where'd you get those papers? You just threw like 3 behind you. Where'd these come from?
Yeah, that's a good question. Something came up recently that requires my full attention. I trust you can handle a simple filing job.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Make sure all the information matches up correctly. Once you're done, let me know.
I want to know why everyone is in a rush, but I can ask her about it later. Right now, I need to work. Sue P. Earl has been added to profiles. Okay. Distraction. 30. Head clerk at the office, and my boss, she likes to throw paper around.
Yeah, he likes to put paper around. We saw that.
Well, it's about as basic as a workstation can be.
Yeah, like that looks like a work computer.
Okay, this is relatively modern times.
Yeah.
That's a nice monitor. What do they call these stupid ones? Most likely it's like built on a server. I can't remember just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about because these computers, I see them every time I'm like at the government buildings. That's where they have those set up.
Yeah, they're just small ones. They connect to a server and run things off of there. I can't remember the official name for it just off the top of my head because I never really work with them. Let's see here. There is a case summary, a witness statement, and a couple of pieces of evidence. Footprints found at the crime scene. The footprints show the thief calmly walked towards and away from the safe. Okay. Window was added to the evidence. It unlocks from the inside only. Money for the Claus orphanage was stolen in here. Half was stolen, no evidence of tampering. Who steals from an orphanage?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Alright, this thief needs to go down for stealing from an orphanage. Come on, steal from something proper, you know, like a mega business or something.
Or a bank.
No, you can't just calmly walk into a bank, rob them, and calmly walk out.
That's true.
Case summary update. You can now access the case summary section of the case file.
Oh, okay.
On April 16th, around 5 p.m., we received a phone call from Chandra Lear.
Every
time I hear that name, I just hear chandelier, and I hate it.
I think that's actually intentional.
I know it's the point, and I know these names are like that, but still.
The maid of the
Eubank estate. She called to report that a thief stole a large sum of charity money from her master's home. Wait.
Oh,
I don't care. If this wasn't directly from an orphanage or from some rich dude's home, I don't trust rich people and their charity money. Due to rain earlier that day, the thief left muddy footprints throughout the room. Rude. The estate's front gates were picked with lockpicks. Currently, we are still searching for the man. Detective Ernest Hunt.
All right.
Okay. Looks like everything is here. I should look over the evidence and case summary first.
Yeah,
the case summary should be with the evidence.
We already seen it though, because we are way too fast.
Look, I'm too curious for my own good. Looks like the lead detective recorded the witness statement.
The camera's on. We can begin.
The window's open, safe there. Look, she's the thief. I know it. I mean, it can only be opened from the inside, so... Hey, that sounds like the guy I spoke to earlier. Is he the detective in charge of this case?
Clearly.
Or investigation? I try to predict what it says and I'm wrong.
Can you provide your name and occupation for the record? Certainly. Chandelier. I work as a maid at the Eubank estate. I appreciate the cooperation. Now, can you describe the events that took place earlier?
Hold on. That sound is way too loud. It annoys me. Wait, did I miss this? Did I seriously miss that?
Yeah, I think you did. Of course.
Oh my god. Silence. That was too loud. How did I miss that yesterday when I was looking at settings? Because I know there wasn't an update today. I'm an idiot. I'm complaining for nothing.
I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room. I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe. I couldn't get a good look at him and his face, but he was clearly a 6-foot-tall man carrying lockpicks.
You can just see when someone's carrying lockpicks?
Apparently.
Interesting.
When he saw me, he took some of the money and ran to the window, making his escape. I couldn't catch him, so I checked the safe. Half the money inside was stolen. I called the police to report the crime shortly afterwards. I see. Seems to me like it was a simple robbery.
Wait a second. Something doesn't seem right. I think she just lied. Objection, Your Honor! I need to look over her statement again. Maybe there's a problem. When I find a line I think has the problem, I can press the dispute button to present evidence. Oh my god! Wait, who am I presenting evidence to?
I have no idea.
Submitting is as easy as clicking on the evidence that contradicts that statement. If I forget anything, I can hit the back button to go back to the previous line. I won't leave this computer until I find this contradiction. Interrogation? This is literally a computer!
Okay.
Oh my god.
I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room.
Hold on. So, footprints found space in the prints indicates the thief calmly walked towards and away from the safe. I think she said he ran, but...
Yeah, but that would be the contradiction. Because it says he walked calmly from the footprints.
So, this window is not a contradiction because he could have opened it from the inside.
Yeah.
No evidence of tampering, half was stolen, so...
I think
I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from the room.
inside saw someone taking
money. He was clearly a 6-foot tall man. How do you know he wasn't 5'11"? Huh? Huh?
You saw
He
me.
saw me. He took some of the money and ran to the window.
It's the ran part. It's the ran part.
She said the thief ran, but the evidence shows the thief calmly walked, as if he wasn't afraid of being caught. Why would she lie about that?
I know why already.
I should let Miss Earl know what I found. I told you, she's the thief.
I think it's because it's the owner of the estate that took the money.
Then she's being bribed or something.
Yeah, I have a suspicion it's the owner.
Oh, she's been added to profiles. Hold on, distraction. 26. I caught her lying about the thief, but why would she lie?
Probably so she wouldn't lose her job.
Is this America?
Could be.
Miss Earl!
What is it?
It's the witness's statement. It doesn't add up. I was reviewing the case file and I think she lied. She told the detective that the thief ran in a hurry. But the evidence seems to indicate the opposite, that the thief had calmly walked.
Let me see that file. I see. I think you're right.
The police need to speak with Miss Lear again. She clearly didn't see the thief.
Sorry to say, that would be impossible.
Impossible? Why?
About an hour ago, we got a call from the Eubank estate. The thief returned this morning, and this time, he attempted to take Miss Lear's life.
What?
Thankfully, she survived. She's currently in a coma with a life-threatening head injury. Around the time you showed up, our lead detective went to investigate. I've been processing the paperwork over the call.
Lead detective? You mean Detective Hunt?
I see you've already met. Yes, that's him.
Hold on, this music's nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good music. That's a bop.
I know, I love it. I regret turning it down earlier. So, what do we do now? Okay, that might just be a little too loud. Should be better.
We'll call the detective and inform him. He can decide what to do next. Until then, keep Miss Lear's statement with you. You might need it later.
But why would the thief return to the scene of the crime? There has to be more to it. I think I'll speak with the detective when he gets back. Statement was added to the menu. Miss Lear lied about the thief running towards the window to escape. She also claimed the thief was male and holding lockpicks.
April 16, 10:47 a.m. Assure Police at Precinct Number 5, Station Lobby.
Detective Hunt has returned. I hope my tip helped him. Excuse me, Detective Hunt.
I'm busy right now, hold on. You're that new girl, right? The one Miss Earl told me found that clue?
Yes, I'm Justina Smith, sir.
Looks like our newest member already wants to be out on the front lines.
You misunderstand, sir. Standing in front of an armed criminal is not what I signed up for.
In any case, maybe you can help me.
Help you how?
I could use your help getting a confession from our thief. Follow me to the interrogation room.
Sir, I'm here for paperwork, not interrogations. Wait, you called the thief? He's gone. How am I supposed to help anyways? Still, I better follow him.
April 16, 10:50 a.m. Assure Police Precinct Number 5, viewing room. There you are. The chief wants us to start the interrogation right away.
I still need to know what you want me to do.
You're a police officer. How could you not know how to interrogate someone?
Because I'm not a police officer? I'm just a clerk. I was hired to do paperwork.
Paperwork is the true life of a police officer. You'll do fine.
But I feel a little underqualified to be in charge of an interrogation.
I'm the one in charge. You're there to help. Besides, you're young. You being there might make the suspect lower their guard.
Well, I guess I'll help as much as I can. First day on the job and already interrogating somebody.
Yep.
Great job, Justinia.
All you need to do is listen to their statements, and if you find a flaw, point it out.
Right. I can use the dispute button when I find a lie, right? Oh, can you stop saying this?
If you just break the fourth wall casually. Correct. You're catching on already.
Right, well, we can all break the fourth wall. But what if their statement is perfect?
As long as the suspect is hiding something, there'll always be a flaw somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like we have an unfair advantage by playing so much Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, we kind of do, I feel. You'll just have to find those flaws until the truth comes out.
H. I am so happy that feature is there.
Oh yeah.
You can do so much just by able to hide the UI. Like, I could get his pure animations and everything without issue.
Oh yeah. That's like,
and then put him in a different background.
That's really good for editing because you are an editor now.
I'm working on it, and this would give me lots of practice because I could mask just the character out and then put him in the Ace Attorney room if I wanted.
And because they're pixelated, it should be a lot easier too because they all have a black outline, as you can see.
Yeah, that does make it easier. You sound like you expect the suspect to lie.
I do, and you should too. Sometimes the flaw might not be immediately obvious. You can use the question button to ask the suspect for more information. It might reveal some additional information that could be helpful.
So, I use the dispute button when I spot a lie and the question button when I want clarification?
You got it. See, you're a natural interrogator. Natural interrogator.
Okay, so the only thing I can now think of is she has two buttons by her side. When she does one, she just hits like one of them. That's so stupid. But at least it's not breaking the fourth wall.
We need an ironclad confession, so we need to find all the flaws in the suspect's statements.
Easier said than done. Wait, am I even allowed to go in there?
Save any further questions for the suspect.
He sure is impatient.
He's in his 30s. April 16, 11 a.m. Assure Police Precinct Number 5 Interrogation Room.
Huh, so that's what I look like.
Yeah, you actually look pretty neat. That's actually a good design. Not gonna lie.
Do I have green eyeliner?
Yeah. No, that's an eyeliner. That's actually your eye, I think.
No, this bottom part. That's not my eye.
That might be an eyeliner.
Like, I have makeup on. Yeah, I have makeup on right below the eyes.
Huh.
That's green. She chooses a wonderful color, mind you.
Yeah.
Green is the best.
No. She closes the eyes fully sometimes. It is part of the eye. It's an eyeliner.
That is really awkward looking then.
It's just a pixel art.
Because she has green eyes, which would be right here. Like, this seems like makeup.
Yeah, but wait, she closes the eyes entirely sometimes. And of course she's not done it since I said it. Because obviously.
No, she's been closing her eyes. I'll have to go into the recording and just do a freeze frame and just take a look at that one scene. It may just be exaggerated eyelashes covering that bottom part or something.
It could be.
But that just doesn't make sense to be part of, like, the actual eye.
Yeah.
Just from looking at it.
But I like her design.
But it may just be and this is only a demo, so it may just be an animation error. I don't know.
I like her design.
I do too. So, this is the inside of an interrogation room. I'm lucky I'm here on the police side. And on the other side... is our thief? Didn't the witness say they were male?
Oh.
We just allow her to have lockpicks in here?
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
This is probably also like a lockpick or something.
Just lots of lockpicks. Lockpicks everywhere. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep.
I had to grab my assistant.
Since when was I his assistant?
She's new here, so let me catch her up to speed. As part of your arrest, you agreed to completely cooperate with us. And you're going to hold up your end of the deal, right? On my honor as a police officer. Then... your ears better open themselves for the greatest plan of the entire criminal underground. Okay.
She really does just keep them in her hair.
Yeah, I suppose that's an easy way
I'm
of doing
telling
it.
you, that one is also a lockpick or something.
Yeah, obviously it is.
All she did was go through a window.
I wish more criminals had your enthusiasm. Please state your name for us. I'm the great and cunning Hannah Overyor.
Hannah Overyor has been added to the profiles. Hold on, distraction time. 26!
Yeah, I can see that.
How could anyone take pride in robbery? Thankfully, she plans to confess to us. Ah, but that's part of her master thievery plan.
No lies so far. You're doing great. Keep it up.
You're too friendly.
Stop patronizing me. I stole from one of the wealthiest men in the city. And I arrested you for the crime in less than 24 hours. But by all means, keep bragging. No comeback? Then let us continue. You're currently only being charged for the crime of larceny. So, Oh.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the right mouse button, which apparently brings up settings. But, so we... Hold on! What about...
All in due time, Miss Assistant. We have a criminal giving a full confession. That takes priority.
What's he getting at? She committed the assault too, right? Why is he not charging her for that as well? Is it assault or is it battery? Because I thought assault was verbal and battery was physical.
I think so, but I'm not being an expert.
I'll have to double check that.
Also, this is an interrogation, so obviously the police officer's not saying everything yet.
Well, yeah. Wait, who is he calling Miss Assistant?
As I was saying, all we need is your official statement. Are you ready, Miss Assistant?
Ready as I'll ever be. Now I can only think of the Disney song.
Then, Miss Shaw, you may begin at any time.
Interrogation.
Hand over your statement of the theft I am proud of. Or theft I am proud of. Around 4:30 p.m., I snuck into the estate.
Wait, you can just dispute and question right away? Thank you. I hated that aspect of Phoenix Wright where you couldn't.
Yeah, it's a little bit more streamlined.
Hold on. Do we know a time?
Didn't she mention it? You can see the case summary.
Around 5 p.m., they got a phone call. So it would have been shortly before that, so that's fine.
Yeah, you can question it.
How did you get into the estate?
That was the easiest part. I broke in through the front gate.
She just walked in broad daylight? Wouldn't she be worried about being seen?
Around 4:30 p.m., I snuck into the estate. I spotted the safe. It's inside stuff with treasure.
Treasure? All that was in the safe was money.
Have you ever heard of poetic license? Obviously, that was the treasure. I pulled off a great heist. It deserves some drama.
So she has purple eyes and sometimes sparkles right up here.
Yep. Oh, eye roll, I like that.
Is it really a great heist if you get caught the next day? Yes, it is. You just had a great criminal afterwards.
Yep.
Okay, so it restarts. Okay, that's a little weird.
Oh.
It restarts at 1, even though I questioned at 2.
Could just be a demo thing, who knows?
Yeah, so that's something that would need fixed. It should stick on the number it's at.
I used my trusty lockpicks to open the window, and I made my way inside. That doesn't make sense.
So we can dispute that. Lockpicks?
Every great thief carries a set of lockpicks with them. I needed them for this heist. I keep mine in my hair.
I thought those were just hairpins.
No.
Hang on. Why did the detective letter bring lockpicks in here?
Okay, so we know we can dispute number 3. So that's at least something we can remember. Let's keep going to see what else he says. I pilfered the safe of its contents, grabbing about half the money inside.
Why did you only grab half of the money? Wouldn't you want to grab all of it?
I was in a hurry. The maid spotted me, so I needed to make my escape. That can also be disputed.
Something seems off here.
Yeah, we can confront.
If you were really in such a hurry, why does the evidence show that you walked back to the window?
I'm a fast walker.
Nah, I agree with her on that one. I'm a fast walker too. That's ridiculous.
What do you want me to say? That's the truth.
Detective, make her talk. What the fuck is he going to do?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. We can't really disprove her claim here. I suggest you look for something more solid.
I don't think this is going to get me anywhere. Better move on.
I can't believe it took you an entire day to find me. I thought the police were better than that.
You don't seem very upset over the fact you got caught.
What do I have to be upset about? I stole from the Eubanks themselves. Now everyone will know about the great and dashing thief, Hannah Overyaw.
Okay, this losing UI is amazing. What good is that going to do you now that you've been caught? Go down in history books, Justina?
I guess. Okay, so number 3,
Okay.
we can dispute that. We can dispute with the window, because the window can only be opened from the inside.
Miss Yor, you couldn't have opened the window. The window in the room only opens from the inside. No lockpicks could get you around that.
I can explain. You see, the weather was really warm that day. The maid opened up the window. I just got the details mixed up. Let me explain. Okay. And over your statement, a theft I'm proud of, part 2. When I snuck into the estate, the window was already opened.
Okay, I don't think questioning is going to do much here, but whatever. A likely story. Do you have any proof it was open?
My proof is that I say it was open?
Bullshit! That's not proof! Besides, what was your plan if the window wasn't open?
I try a different entrance.
How can she be so proud of a robbery she didn't even prepare for?
So I simply climbed in. That's when I spotted the safe.
You just climbed in. What if you got caught?
Well, I was feeling lucky. Besides, there was nobody inside there.
But the maid was right outside that room. How would she know that?
Yeah, that's true. She wouldn't know that. So, I didn't know that.
Thank you, Hannah. Hannah, however you say your name. You're the worst thief I've ever heard of.
But you've heard of me. That's good. That's real good.
Oh, I love that. I love it.
She's only doing it for the risk. She's only doing this for the risk. I used my trusted tools to open up the safe, but then we can dispute that.
Your tools?
That's what I said.
You mean your lockpicks, right?
Maybe, maybe not. A thief never reveals her secrets.
Detective, make her give a straight answer.
I think you have all the information you need.
What's that supposed to mean?
When I snuck it... Oh, yeah.
Okay, we know it's number 3 because there was no tampering.
Yeah. I just fixed up the window and the safe.
How could you possibly mix that up?
Well... I'm a great thief. I don't remember the specifics of all my heists. You're not a great thief.
Detective, she just admitted to more crimes.
That's not the confession you think it is. Either way, we're here about this crime. Let's focus on it. Yeah.
Alright.
So number 3, and we can dispute that because there was no tampering with the safe.
Miss Yule, how did you open that safe? You said you opened it with your lockpicks, but there's no sign of tampering. It can only be opened with a code. Your tools would be useless.
I never said that my tools were my lockpicks. I mean, my greatest tool of all, patience. I just waited for the maid to open up the safe. What? I rubbed it after she left.
What?
That's different.
Miss Yule, I doubt both of your statements are true. You're saying that Miss Lear opened both the safe and the window, and then she just left the room.
Yes?
Detective, that doesn't make any sense. That have to be the biggest coincidence ever.
But not impossible, unless you can prove otherwise. We have to take her word as truth.
That's so fucking stupid.
That is very, very stupid. Okay, so we got that now. I don't know her reasons. I only took advantage of them.
What now? Something is wrong with her story. I know it. There has to be another way to draw out the truth.
Monsieur, can you explain the purpose of your lockpicks? You mean these? Well, they pick locks, as the name implies. I just keep them in my hair for safekeeping. You just said that you waited for the maid to open the window and the safe. So then, why were you carrying lockpicks? I have a good reason for that. One that Miss Tacky Green's suit will accept.
Bitch. It's not as tacky as the orange jumpsuit you'll be wearing.
No. This is not the time for colorful quips.
Yes, it is.
Please, Monsieur, tell us your story.
Holy shit, this is a long interrogation.
And your statement. Tools for a great heist. The lockpicks were needed to enter the estate.
How did you know you would need lockpicks?
I always bring lockpicks with me. You never know when they'll come in handy. As someone who's played Skyrim, I agree.
I never played Skyrim, weirdly. I guess that makes sense. She's a thief after all. I'm going to be suspicious of anyone with hairpins.
The lockpick... Oh yeah, it resets, that's right. There's a gate with a padlock that I picked in order to get on the property. Okay.
Well, why didn't you tell us this before?
You didn't ask.
That's not a good reason. You're supposed to be confessing.
You're the one asking the questions. Maybe you're just bad at your job.
Well, I'm new here. Fuck no. This isn't even my job. I'm just a clerk. Oh, apparently, auto. You can just have it automatically go through.
I placed my lockpicks in my hair afterwards.
Why did you put your lockpicks away? What if you needed them? Then she goes in her hair and pulls them out.
Yeah, it's that easy as that. Why would I?
I mean, she's been doing it like 50 times.
Yeah. The safe and the window were open. Plus, I needed my hands free to grab the money.
So you didn't take your lockpicks out at all after you entering the room?
Nope, not even once.
Thank you. Let's carry on.
That's a dispute, I think. I had no need for them once I got to the window.
That's quite the coincidence. The maid opening both the window and the safe. How would you plan to have even worked if she didn't?
I would have improvised. I had all the tools I needed. It just so happens that my greatest tool of all was my luck.
How would you have gotten into the safe if she didn't open it?
I had my lockpicks as backup.
But the safe doesn't even have a hole to put lockpicks in.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. It doesn't matter, because the maid opened it for me.
Let's move on before steam starts coming out of my ears.
Okay, we can dispute number 3. I think. Yeah, was holding lockpicks. Yeah, we can dispute number 3 with that.
So, with this statement?
Yes.
Miss Yor, did you know Miss Lear gave a recorded statement?
So?
In her statement, she said that the thief was a 6-foot-tall male and had lockpicks. Her description of you was wrong, but there was one key detail about you she mentioned. That you had lockpicks. If she only saw you during your escape, she would only have seen them as hairpins. Nothing happened in that room and it wasn't a simple robbery.
I can explain.
No, please, allow me. Earlier today, I saw that the footprints you left in that room showed you walking away from the safe. Normally, I would expect a thief like yourself to simply run away. One possibility was that she lied about seeing you. However, if she knew about the lockpicks, then she clearly had seen you.
Maybe she saw that I picked the lock of the gate to get onto the property? We only found that lock after we arrived and interviewed her. That would mean that she must have been in the room with you, and she didn't stop you.
Okay, to be honest, why would she attempt to stop her? She's a maid.
Yeah.
Unless she's an anime maid with like combat skills who's like special forces and shit.
That's true.
I'm assuming she's an absolutely normal maid who would probably be scared witless of somebody breaking into the house that they work
Like literally,
in.
she's just hired to be a maid by a rich family. That's her job. Like,
Yeah, she's not paid enough to deal with the criminals, probably.
Miss Assistant, do you know why Miss Leah was in the room with our thief?
The truth is...
Oh, I do not know.
I mean, I'm of the belief Miss Lear was the true thief, but I have no proof of that.
I think they knew each other.
Well, she certainly wasn't trying to stop the robbery.
Yeah. I get a feeling they knew each other because they might be working together.
This whole time, your reason for confessing to this robbery seemed out of a need for a plea deal. Yet, that was never the reason. This was all meant to hide your relationship with Miss Lear.
That's exactly it. I guessed it. After getting your tip on the footprints, I came to a conclusion. The thief must have been someone Miss Lear knew. So I asked the Eubank family about her friends. Your name came up. Getting your bank records was the hard part, but that's how I proved you were the thief.
Where did you get her bank records? He's a cop.
Be the police, like literally. You could just go to the bank. I have my connections. Anyways, it's clear you hid your relationship to keep Miss Leah from being arrested as well. The two of you were working together. You're mistaken. If we were working together, why wouldn't she just let me right through the front door? She wouldn't even need me. She could have just robbed the safe herself. I don't think that's how it works. I think my assistant can explain that. Can't you? Why did the two of them stage the robbery as they did?
The truth is, they wanted the police to know the thief stole money?
Miss Lear could not leave the estates. I think it's also one of them. Yeah, because if...
But is she a live-in maid?
Could be, but I think more like if she just suddenly left, that would really seem off.
True, it's definitely not the first two.
Yeah, I think it's number 3.
Alright, we'll go 3 then.
Oh no, she was not bound by change. She could leave at any time. Okay. Good to know she had good working relations. Staying indoors was a choice, and so was involving Miss Shaw.
So it was number 4. They wanted a thief to know. They wanted the thief to know
she's
a
not
thief stole it.
implicated. Correct again. And we did get involved, so their plan at that point was successful. Oh, because they wanted to...
Basically have a thief steal it, and then eventually she gives like half the money or something to her friend, and her friend can escape the estate.
Yeah.
Or something.
They knew that the money was being stolen would make the news. And if Miss Lear says a male thief stole the money, it will throw investigations off. We trust Miss Lear, of course.
So, unless you want us to throw the full extent of the law at you, we need your real confession now.
You win. I'm no great thief. The robbery might not have been very great, but you did try to steal away the truth.
Can't believe you. How can you crack jokes at a time like this?
Lighten up, Miss Assistant. We won this round. We can have some fun now.
You haven't taken this seriously at any point. Miss Yor, we have a few questions to ask now.
Don't you already know everything? Just throw me in a jail cell. I don't think you were stealing based on greed. If you were, why would you only take half the money? So I want to offer you a chance to tell us why you stole the money. You know what the money in the safe was used for, right?
It was charity money, but I don't know which charity it was for.
It's a charity run by the Eubank Estate. They raise money for a local orphanage. I have to say, stealing money from orphans doesn't paint you in the best light. Every year, Mr. Eubank raises money for the charity. He's been lying about how much he receives. The amount they raise and the amount that goes to the charity are different. Yeah, that sounds about right. Chandra helped with the fundraising, and he had figured out there was a discrepancy.
Hold on. If he's wealthy enough to have a charity, why is he stealing money from it? Because he's wealthy.
Yeah.
And he wants all the money.
Yeah, like that's pretty normal actually. Hold on, Miss Assistant. None of this is proven. She lied once already. We have to take the rest with a grain of salt.
No, I'm fully capable of believing this. This is the most believable part of this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Still, why would he keep charity money in a safe? Wouldn't a bank account be safer? Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily. Banks keep records. Yeah, that's true. If he was ever audited, the records will reveal what he did. And again, that's true. The Eubanks own one of the largest investment firms in the country. They know how to avoid leaving any paper trails. Oh, okay.
But why would he give Miss Lear the code to the safe? Because he's rich and didn't think the maid was a threat?
Well, I don't really know. Chandra never told me. So why did the two of you get involved? Chandra wouldn't accept what was going on. She told me what was going on and what her plan was, so I agreed to help her.
And what were you planning to do with the money after you stole it?
Well, we didn't figure that part out. Didn't expect to get caught so quickly. You know, if you told me you had planned to anonymously donate the money, I could almost respect this little plan.
Regardless, we still have to charge you.
Charge me, but please at least let Chandra off with a lighter sentence. I was the one who stole the money. All she did was open the window and the safe. I know you'll arrest her after this, but you have to understand that.
Oh no, she doesn't know?
I'm sorry, monsieur. We have some bad news. We got a call from Eubank Estate this morning. Miss Leah was attacked and in critical condition.
No, you're joking, right? You're just trying to get me to say more.
Well, you'll be charged with larceny. I'm afraid, pending further investigations, you're also being held under arrest for attempted murder.
What? No! Why would I try to kill Chandra? We're best friends! I would never hurt her.
I believe you, but we don't have a choice right now. You'll be detained until further notice. I can assure you, however, that your cooperation won't go unnoticed. You'll have the legal right to a public defender if your case goes to court.
His name is Phoenix Wright.
To hell with a lawyer! Why did you hide this from me until now? Did you just want to watch me struggle? You cops really are evil!
I'm sorry, but it would be in your best interest if you didn't speak to us further without a lawyer. The two of us would best be going now.
I wish I could do more for you, Hana. Is it Hannah or Hana?
I guess Hannah could work.
That only has more H's and A's in it, though. I don't know.
11:51 a.m. viewing room.
My apologies, Miss Smith. That wasn't something I planned on you having to see.
Neither did I. Wait a second. You actually used my name.
You're hereby free from being my assistant. You can go back to your normal duties. If it means anything, you certainly did well back there.
If you already knew everything, why did you need me in the first place?
When Miss Earl told me how you found that clue, I said I wanted to test your critical thinking skills. Looks like I was right to test you. You solved the case like a pro. I hope you didn't mind having a bit of fun in there. Don't mind me having a bit of fun.
Given how things ended, I wouldn't call any of that fun.
The words were meant for me, not you. That's why you're free now. I don't want you to have to face any more of that because of me.
But what are you going to do now?
My best friend nearly died, and she's our #1 suspect. I'm going back to the crime scene to try and clear her name. So if you'll excuse me...
Hold it! Hold on. Hold it! There we go. Much better. I never agreed to stop being your assistant. Hana said something I want to see for myself. I feel like it's more of a Hana than a Hannah.
Yeah.
Just because it's shorter and doesn't have any more H's. I might not be a police officer, but please, take me with you.
I think I bored you from Miss Earl long enough. Keeping you away any longer would only risk your job.
Do you really think I'm that quick to boil?
Miss Earl! Wait, how much did you hear?
Enough to have an opinion on the matter. Ernest, take her with you. If you think she can help solve the case, it would be foolish to not even let her see the crime scene. I'll make sure Hana is treated well until you solve the case.
Are you sure? What about Justina's duties there?
Her paperwork can wait. She can always work overtime.
You want me to stay overtime on my first day?
Would you rather just stay here and miss all the fun?
Alright, deal. I'll go.
Good. Do look after her, Ernest. It's still only her first day.
Yes, absolutely. Well then, Miss Assistant, are you ready to go?
Sir? Yes, sir.
Perfect. Here's the keys. I'll show you to the car.
Wait, you want me to drive?
Of course. The assistant always drives. Besides, it's a good test of your driving skills. You never know when we might be in a highway chase. Follow me.
That was how my relationship with Detective Hunt began. I went from a desk job to fieldwork in a matter of hours, all because of one small contradiction. Little did I know how much this single case was going to change my life forever. I assume that's the end of the demo?
Yeah.
End of case 1.
Okay.
Thank you for playing the demo. Please look forward to the full game.
Yeah.
Please tell me we get to drive in the full game. I demand it now.
Like, honestly, this was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. If you have time, we'd appreciate it if you could fill out this form. What form?
It's probably just our website.
Ah! Okay, sure, I'll fill it out. But you also have a review video for it, so... Oh, Paper Cat Games.
Aw, that's cute. Well,
It is.
that was fun.
That was fun. See ya.